This is Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Today's topic is, what are the K1 Fiance Visa income requirements in 2017?
VisaCoach. Fast, easy, and personal.
I am Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and I am known for the personal, one-on-one relationship that we share. That's you, me, and your partner, as we work together as a team to overcome the many challenges of immigration. Don't risk your happiness. Don't go this course alone. Alone, it's far too easy for you to make the mistakes that cause tears, delays, and expensive denials. Do pick up the phone and speak with me directly so that you and I can get to know each other. This is the free consultation I talk about later. Now, if we are compatible, well, that'll be the beginning of our beautiful relationship to get you the immigration approvals that you need. Now, this is what my clients Joseph and Rachel had to say. Rachel is from Lebanon, and I helped her get her fiancé visa, and after the wedding, now we are applying for her green card. Just over a year ago, Rachel and I decided that we wanted to get married and live in the United States. What we wanted was clear, but the paperwork and process we needed to tackle was far from comforting. We both believe that we are very fortunate to have come across Fred Wall as our immigration consultant. Fred broke the process into conceivable parts, taking the stress out of the journey, and was both helpful and accurate in his guidance. He always welcomed our questions and gave us a truly personal experience that ultimately made our dreams a reality. We just got back from our honeymoon, and we can honestly say that we could have not done this without Fred. Our applications were crafted to perfection. Rachel was ready for her interview, and we can both look forward to our future together thanks to the service he provided. I urge anyone that feels like the task at hand is daunting to seek help from Fred Wall. With sincere regards, Joseph and Rachel. You guys are sure welcome. Now, on to today's topic. What are the income requirements to obtain a fiancé visa in 2017? In order to successfully petition for your fiancé to come to the USA, the U.S. citizen sponsor must demonstrate to immigration that he or she has enough income coming in to support the future spouse and future household. The way the financial eligibility calculation works is as follows. The sponsor's annual income is adjusted for the number of dependents his combined household will have, and should be at least 100% of the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS's, poverty guideline for his state. And each year, in March, the Department of Health and Human Services publishes their poverty guidelines. And as they were announced in 2017, the guidelines have risen about $200 per person from last year. So as of March 2017, for residents in the continental U.S., the financial eligibility thresholds for K1 Fiance Visas are as follows. The required annual income is $16,240 if two persons are in the family or household, $20,420 if three persons, $24,600 if four persons, and for each additional person add $4,180. Now, the financial eligibility thresholds are lower for active military and higher for residents of Alaska or Hawaii. Now, to demonstrate his income, the U.S. sponsor normally, he provides his most recent federal tax return of 3 to 6 pay stubs showing his year-to-date earnings, and a letter from his employer confirming his job and what his annual pay is. Now, cash assets can also count as an alternative to income. So, in some cases where a sponsor's income may be low, but he has, money in the bank, cash assets can be used to substitute for his annual income requirement. And cash assets are assets that can easily be converted or sold for cash. For example, stocks, bonds, certificates of deposit, cash in the bank account can be used. Other assets that cannot easily be turned into cash, with the exception of equity in your home, are not usable. $5 of cash assets equals $1 of equivalent annual income. So for example, a retired fiance visa sponsor living in the continental USA with no income and no dependents would need to have $80,100 in cash to qualify for the fiance visa. And that's like 5 times his annual requirement, $16,240. Alternatively, a combination of income and assets will work. For example, if the sponsor's income is $10,000 per year, then he should have
$31,200
cash or convertible assets to qualify. Now, if the sponsor's income or assets are not enough to achieve the eligibility threshold, he can ask a relative or friend to act as a joint sponsor. So, well, just like buying a car, a second person could co-sign your loan. And in this case, he is financially joint sponsoring your fiancé visa petition. Now, when a joint sponsor is used, the size of the household increases accordingly. So, the combined household for the financial calculations would include the household size of the sponsor combined with the household size of the co-sponsor. For example, a college student petitioning for his fiancée asks his father to joint sponsor. Both the college student and the father would each complete an affidavit of support. Now, the student's household is going to be 2 persons, himself and his fiancée. But the father's household would be father, mother, and the 2 siblings that are still living at home. So this way, the combined household would be 6 persons, and the combined income of both sponsors and joint sponsors would have to be combined more than $32,960. Okay. Now, a joint sponsor can be used for most fiancé visa petitions, but not all. For example, the U.S. consulates in Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Nigeria do not allow the use of a co-sponsor. So, if you are applying for a fiancé visa and you know you will need a co-sponsor, well, before filing your petition, it's best you contact the consulate directly and confirm whether the consulate's policies permit the use of a financial joint sponsor or not. Okay. This was Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Now, please like or add your comments to this video, and then visit VisaCoach.com and sign up, well, for the monthly newsletter that I publish that is full of useful tips on, well, getting your visa, and it's free of charge. Finally, when you are ready to hire my help to win your case, well, please call me for your free consultation.
Before starting your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the Visa Coach and ask for his free consultation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love can join you. The friendly advice and wisdom he'll freely share with you might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free consultation today.